So I saw a video from Skallagrim the other day where he talked about the difference between curved and straight swords, and I think I saw some things that haven't been taken into consideration. In this video I want to talk about these things and put them to the test. Link to his video is in the description down below.
Yeah, I know. I should have made one myself, but I wanted to get this video out as fast as possible, and the last sword took me like 1.5 years, so I bought the cheapest carbon steel sword I could find. Short disclaimer, I am neither a skilled swordsman nor a physicist, but I have some thoughts about this topic that haven't been mentioned yet. So I don't know how my thoughts apply in a practical situation, but I would really like to hear from Skallagrim what he thinks about my thoughts.
Now that will work.
So I guess we all can agree on the fact that blades cut better in a slicing motion than a straight chop. When you take a really close look at the impact zone of the blade, you see that there's a different force distribution between the straight blade and the curved. Even though the sword strike is in an arch, on the straight blade the force is in a singular direction and its cutting capacity is reliant only on mass, speed and sharpness of the blade. Whereas on the curved blade you split the force up into a downwards part along the direction of your strike and a part that is practically pushing the target away, thus initiating the slicing motion. So you get, in addition to your mass, speed and sharpness, some kind of mechanical advantage situation, I guess. Surely you can pull while striking, but I think this needs even more skill and you lose a bit of your reach. By the way, the same principle appears when you use a straight blade and you make contact with the target at an angle. Now onto the part with the self or auto alignment. I think a straight blade only does what you tell it to, but with a curved blade there are some mechanics to consider. Like for instance when Skall mentions at 216 the blade wants to tilt. This happens because the tip of the curved blade creates a lever to the center of the hilt, which the straight blade doesn't have. But see what happens when you put some force behind it. And by the way, this happens automatically when you listen to Skallagrim's friend at 432 and hit with the correct spot on the tip of the blade. The center of mass pulls the blade in the right direction.
In conclusion, these two hypotheses contradict his statement at 415 that it makes it easier to cut, but you need to be skilled. You can't have it both ways. Let us rephrase that into if you're skilled enough to make a decent cut, a curved blade helps with its cutting capacity. I know that Matt Eastons from Scholar Gladiatoria did a video on that topic a few days ago, but I procrastinated this video for months now and I still wanted to finish it. And it would really help if some of you mentioned my video to Skallagrim so that he sees it. But as always, thank you so much for watching and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye! Ah!